the longest ramp in history. Also, Alice, a lounge? That counts as a lounge? It is my great pleasure to be here, as it has been my great pleasure to be part of the Decrit project from its inception. When Steve Heller first told me about it and began his irresistible wheedling to get me involved, I thought, what a fantastic and quixotic and improbable idea this is. Once he got Alice into the mix, I had no doubt that it would succeed, but I couldn't have imagined how good an experiment and a process and the beginning of an extraordinary program it would be. It certainly, I had high expectations given the people involved and my extraordinary fellow faculty, but it has, in my every engagement with Decrit, my expectations have been exceeded. So this is the first graduating class of the first Design Criticism Master's Program. I was happy to see, of course, my name first among the faculty, because that's the virtue of having your name start with A, of course. And the people you're going to hear from today, I met and taught them the very, very few things I know when they arrived here almost 2 years ago. And being part of this process and thinking about design criticism as a pursuit, as a rubric in 2010, not only did I see this process unfold in ways that I couldn't imagine in terms of the excellence and that they were producing. This is an exciting moment for this pursuit, it seems to me. I don't think that the new technologies, telecommunications and otherwise, are affecting any other creative practice as profoundly as they are affecting design, which makes it an exciting thing to think about and write about. More than almost any other creative practice, I think the possibility of the discourse and the conversation of which you all are now officially credentialed members has the possibility of affecting that practice, which is exciting. It is also, to its great credit in design criticism, that there's not much of an established canon of jargon, which is a great thing. And the fact, as Alice said, that the theses that you're hearing the distilled versions of today are specifically not to be full of, as she said, they are non-academic prose, to which I say, hurrah. And another exciting thing about this world is the breadth of this conversation that encompasses so much of the world. As you'll see, I mean, the subjects today range from clothing to biotech to socioeconomic development, architecture of past, present, and future, aroma, the design around cooking and eating, film, where you look at films, how films mean what they mean, urbanism, automobiles, remembering the dead, saving the earth, and imagining other planets. Pretty much all of existence is on the agenda for today, which is what makes this such an exciting realm. The other good thing about design criticism is that there are great living models among us. Giants walk the earth. Ralph Kaplan, who I know you know and we'll see later today, and so many more. I could, well, every faculty member here, needless to say, but also Peter Hall. It is my great pleasure to introduce Peter Hall, the great design critic and journalist who has written for every important design magazine, living and dead, as well as the New York Times and the Guardian in London. He is the author and editor of books about Tibor Kalman and Stefan Sagmeister and others. He teaches at the University of Texas at Austin and is the ringmaster and impresario of Design Inquiry, which is an annual festival and meeting about design in Maine. I now present the great Peter Hall.